Yo, what is good, YouTube? What's up, PlayStation Nation? Jay Barry here to talk about some Returnal. And this is just going to be a new little show here talking about Returnal and my theories of what's going on in the story. Returnal has a very compelling, very mind-provoking story. And I got a few theories of what I think is going on in the world or the story of Returnal. And this is going to be one of my theories that's going on Returnal. You guys let me know if you guys think this is on point. If you guys think I'm wrong, we're just going to have a conversation, discussion on Returnal. But one of my theories with Returnal surviving Atropos is that I feel that the planet Atropos is really Celine's house. It's funny how we continue to explore Atropos and then we keep finding these personal items that Celine had in her house, right? And even when we went through the house sequences in Returnal, we saw that these personal items were scattered all over the place, from the astronaut, from the watch, from the little light bulb thing here, the ship, you know what I mean? And we just saw these personal item stuff all over the house, and I feel that the house itself is a depiction of the planet and how Celine feel after being resented by her mother. So the reason we're gonna break this down a little bit. The reason why I feel like Celine looks so identical to her mother Thea is the fact that she is trying to live vicariously or living out her life not resentful, but she has her mom has resented her so much, believing that it's her fault that the car crashed and she got pretty much paralyzed and got rejected from Astra due to her she can't walk anymore, she being paralyzed, right? And her mom, we learned that have resented Celine for years upon years upon years, shutting her away basically, and doing what she has to do. And there's a specific scene, like I feel when it comes to Atropos, each area, each biome that we explore is a different aspect in the house, because the house scenes are very key in the game, where once again we see all the personal items around the house. The abyss, the last biome that we go through, I feel that's like the basement where the mom Thea is really at. And then one of the key house scenes, or the last house scene, we learn that her mom was just locked herself down there, looking stranded in the wheelchair, looking all crazy and decrepit. And I feel like that whole last area of going downstairs is the abyss, going deep to find out the truth and all that stuff is the abyss. And Ophion, the last boss, is her mom, Thea. I do feel that the bosses as well are depictions of Thea's feelings towards Celine, and we're going to talk about that in probably part 2 of Surviving Atropos, where I feel like each boss fight is like a personal feeling, or some type of depiction of the mom Thea and how she resented Celine. But the reason why I feel like Celine looks like her mom in what we're playing is because Celine is trying to find some type of commonality with her mom, and that's pretty much being like an astronaut, being a space explorer. Her mom dedicated her life into doing that stuff, and it was pretty much taken away due to the accident, and she feels some type of guilt of that happening to her mom, and she's trying to live out that life as that space pilot, as that astronaut, trying to fulfill her mom's dream. And that's the reason why you don't really see Celine herself but you see an image of her mom, but you see the two eyes. Celine eyes is like blue, her mom eyes is the brown dark color, and you know that's just to give you a hint that it's still Celine, but she's living through her mom's eyes. But yeah, this story is pretty crazy, man. It's pretty crazy, but I do feel Atropos is the planet itself. I mean, is the house itself. When she keeps speaking about Helios, I feel like that's her talking about trying to go outside, because there's many house sequences where she's sneaking around the houses. Oh, the monster will see you. You notice when we explore through Atropos, there's eyes watching us, and if the eyes watch us, it will hurt us. You know what I mean? Like it's giving her a depiction of what's going on between the personality between the mom and Celine herself. You know, and I feel like that's one of the theories that I feel that's going on. I have many theories. That's why I'm going to make this into like multiple parts. But this is like my first theory, just speaking about the planet and what it really is. I don't really feel like Celine is really, well, in this theory, I don't really feel that Celine is really, you know, traveling out of space and nothing like that. It's just she being trapped in her house and trying to escape. And the whole loop is just, the reason why she's in this constant loop is because she's not really being herself. She's not really escaping as her own being. She's trapped living somebody else's life. So that's why she's in this constant loop, returning as she died, failing to escape in the planet. But yeah, you guys let me know what you guys think. I know I'm a little bit all over the place with this theory, but the main gist is that I feel like Atropos itself is the house. As we explore each biome and each area in, you know, Atropos, I just feel like that's each different sections in the house. You know what I mean? Because there's so many things that were placed in the house that were in the same planet of Atropos. You know what I mean? Especially when she thought she broke the cycle and went to like biome 4 in Act 2, and she kept hearing that music, you know, that her mom was playing, and wanted to shut that thing down. You know, and there's a piano and all that in the house. But yeah, this is theory number 1. Let me know what you guys think on surviving Atropos. This is something that you guys like to see. Most likely I'm going to put them out anyway. But this is one of my theories. Atropos is actually the house. Celine is trapped in this loop because she's living someone else's life, which is her mom. Her mom has, you know, resentment towards her because she felt because of Celine, she ended up in this accident where her dreams were crushed because she was paralyzed, and Celine feel guilty of the fact, and you know, wanting some type of commonality with her mom where she can accept her. So she's trying to be this astronaut, this space pirate. And be honest with you, this is really what Celine knows, you know, this through living with her mom, you know, her mom being so dedicated to being this astronaut, you know, studying hardcore. You see all the books that's all over the place. It's all about space and Greek mythology and all that stuff. You know, this is what Celine knows. You know, her room, which I feel is like her spaceship, is covered with stars and, you know, all these type of space items and all that stuff in there. So she really knew this life, you know, something that both of them have a common denominator with, and she's trying to live out her life as this astronaut what her mom wanted to be. That's why she looks very much so like her mom, or you know, because if you guys look in the house as well, there's a picture of the mom, Thea, and it looks exactly like Celine that we know in the game. And also at the end of the game, the true ending, where we saw the car crash happen. Well, not the true ending, but the first ending. We saw the car crash happen, and you know, we saw the Thea driving as well, very upset, looking very mad, being very annoyed with Celine. There's probably something more deeper within that as well. But yeah, we never really got to see Celine as she's growing up. We saw her as a little kid, and they only mention her as a kid. And I just feel like when you read some of the scout logs, or listen to scout logs, or read some of the xenoglyphs, you kind of get a depiction of like, what is this going on here? Is this really true? Is this really going on? Is this something in her mind? You know, but let me know your thoughts, guys. This is part 1 of surviving Atropos and my theories of what's going on in Returnal. We will be doing like a spoiler cast for Returnal, but I just want to get these theories out of there before we do that. All right, it's your boy Jay Bari. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'm gone.